What's up, guys? I keep hearing a question being asked, and I'm hearing a lot of people ask this question: Who are those ICE agents? Who are those ICE agents? Who are those ICE agents? Hmm. Let me tell you guys who those ICE agents are. Do you guys remember the illegal Venezuelans? Was it Venezuelans that was coming over here by the boatload? By the boatload, and then it was like, oh, Biden is flying them over here. They're getting flued out. Then y'all remember how conveniently one of them left a receipt, um and it went viral that they were getting like $13,000 um in like food stamps and like government assistance, and they were getting their own little cards, and everybody was upset because they're like, why are they getting this money? Why are they getting this money? And then it came out that they were getting paid by the DOD, and everybody was like, that's weird. Why would they get paid by the DOD? And then it was running all around New York causing trouble, and you know over here causing mayhem and mischief, and getting locked up and getting let back out. And you remember how they was hitting up all the major cities and all the major areas, like Chicago and LA, and you know every hood near you. You remember how they were putting them on bus and busing them all around the four corners of the United States in the name of, fine, since you want them here, have them at your door. That's what it looked like. But what it really was is putting them in positions. And I kept telling everybody, I was like, hey, it looked like these fighting aged men and their families are getting set up in certain positions around our states. You remember how I had tried to point out that they were making it so you did not have to be a legal citizen in order to be able to carry a gun in certain states. And how they were recruiting for law enforcement in certain states, remember? So yeah, that's kind of what your ICE is. It looks like if you wasn't paying attention, and if you actually think that the Democrats and the Republicans are not working together, like if you don't understand that they're two wings of the same bird, then it would look like the ICE agents just popped up out of nowhere. However, if you understand that both the Democrats and both Republicans are working together, they have the same common goal. Their end goal is the same. And once you understand that, you'll see that what one president starts, the other one finishes, despite whether they're Democrat or Republican. Just like nobody really paid attention to the the indefinite detention order that was signed into place, when it was signed into place, because you know we was busy. I believe it was signed when Michael Jackson passed. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was Michael Jackson, and it was signed by Obama. If I'm wrong, please correct me about the Michael Jackson passing. I know it was one of our greats. One of our greats had passed, right? And Obama signed that bill into office. And everybody was paying attention to the death, so nobody was really, paying attention to the news, which is how it usually happens. But we're paying attention now that, Trump is using it to send people to, out of the country that he feels is a immigrant or is a not an immigrant. I apologize. That he feels is a criminal or is an illegal immigrant, without due process and stuff. Um, so yeah, now we're paying attention to it, but we didn't pay too much attention to it back then. However, what we really need to be paying attention to, well, amongst everything else, is those South Africans. Now, why are they here? What's going to be their future um, positions? because they were brought here for a reason. They're being put into position. What is it? What are they really here for?